What's a good chat? So I wasn't really sure what to do for this video. I'm not gonna lie, there hasn't been a lot of stuff happening lately. Okay, let me scratch that. There hasn't been a lot of stuff lately that I actually want to talk about. I know my whole shtick is that I rant about everything, but even then, I really only rant about shit that I'm actually passionate about. But I figured since the last video was about something, that this one would be about someone. Who in particular? Well, I'll tell you right now. Actually, I'll show you right now.
In 3, 2, 1.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're talking about how much I hate Rakai. And I already know some of y'all niggas finna be like, Xavier, are you really gonna talk shit about a 17-year-old? And the answer is yes. Yes, I am. Because ever since this little fuck came on the internet, he's been nothing but a menace to society, and I'm genuinely sick of his bullshit. So if any of y'all got a problem with anything I'm gonna say in this fucking video, go ahead and click off, because honestly, I could give less than a fuck. With that being said, before we start, be sure to like and subscribe. I make videos like this every week, so if you do subscribe, you can get videos like this every week. Now then, commence the hate train!
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Now, if you don't know who Rakai is, basically, he's a 17-year-old Twitch streamer that only got famous because of Kai Cenat. Now, he had been building his platform for years prior, but realistically, he's only as big as he is now because he got a cosign from Kai Cenat during his prime. And when I say during his prime, I mean before he went full Kanye after his girlfriend cheated on him. But back to Rakai. Basically, ever since Kai Cenat put him on, Rakai has been steadily growing on Twitch, you know, over 2 million followers, a whole lot of subs, you know, yada yada, all that shit. Now, let's get into the real meat and potatoes as to why I fucking hate this kid.
Move this man!
Now, obviously, Rakai is 17 years old. I understand that. He's not fully grown yet. His brain isn't fully developed. Hell, mine isn't either. I'm only like 19. But it feels like every week I hear something new about this kid that's either really fucking bad or just really fucking stupid. And look, we've all been 17 before, okay? We've all done stupid shit that we're not proud of. Maybe we said the wrong thing to the wrong person a couple of times. Maybe we told an inappropriate joke in the classroom. The point I'm trying to make is that everyone's been 17 at one point. You know, everyone's done stupid shit. But Rakai takes it to a whole nother fucking level. Because not only is he doing dumb shit, like really dumbass shit, but he's also recording it. Hell, he's fucking live streaming it. Like, you can name me 3 things that this kid's done in this month alone, and it probably wouldn't even be like top 5 worst things he's done. Now, I don't want to get into everything Rakai's done, because if I did, this would probably be like a 30-minute video, and it would take me like 2 weeks to edit, and bottom line is, y'all wouldn't get this shit for like 2 to 3 weeks. So to save time, we're gonna look at 3 things Rakai's done that I genuinely think sum up his character pretty fucking well. Number 1.
Gigi! Wake up! Wake up!
Now look, apart from me, I bet a lot of y'all have had a pet fish at one point. And obviously before getting said fish, you did your research, you prepared the water, you acclimated the fish to said water, you cleaned the damn fish tank, you know, you did everything you're supposed to do as a fish owner. Now guess what Rakai did when he got a pet fish?
No, a diamond fucking milkshake.
Yeah, no, he didn't take care of that shit at all. Now, I'm not a fish tank expert or anything, but I bet y'all can imagine why it would be pretty fucking bad for your fish to be swimming in yellow water. And that's just the end product of this shit. Okay, when he first got the fish, right, he didn't get a filter, he didn't prepare the water, he didn't do shit except get a fucking fish tank, get some fucking pebbles and shit, the fucking Squidward house from SpongeBob. He did the bare fucking minimum when taking care of that fucking fish, and look what the fuck happened. Okay, and this is why I say that not everyone should be a fucking pet owner, because look at this fucking tank, look at that shit. That poor fish is literally swimming in its own piss and shit, and he's just sitting there fucking just trying to drink the fucking water, make fun of the fucking, like, what are you fucking doing? Clean that fucking tank. That poor little fish would be better off with Darla from Finding Nemo. Yeah, I said it. That poor little fish would be better off with the girl that would kill fish by shaking the fucking bag too much. That's how bad of a fish owner Rakai is. I feel like you can tell a lot about a person from how they treat their pets. Like, did they actually take care of their pets? Did they treat them like family? Or do they abuse them, treat them like props, you know, all that? Rakai is definitely the latter. You know, he's the kind of person that you would not want to leave your pets with. Like, say you went out of town for the weekend, right? And you left your fish with Rakai. That fish is dying the minute you walk out that fucking house. That's all I have for this segment, so without further ado, put it on the board. Rakai is a terrible pet owner. And now, let's go to number 2. Now, if you're not sure who QT Cinderella is, don't even worry about it, man. I didn't know who she was until last year. But let's go back in time for a second. Streamer Awards 2025, Rakai's up for Best New Streamer, right? And because he's in the audience, QT Cinderella gets on stage and makes a joke about Rakai shoplifting from Walmart. Now, a lot of the jokes at this award show were very hit or miss, but this one was a hit, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was funny. Mostly because, yeah, he actually did shoplift from Walmart. He stole some fucking flowers off the shelf and gave it to a lady who was leaving the store. So to summarize, Rakai's at the award show, QT Cinderella makes the shoplifting joke, and soon after the award show when Rakai gets back home, he goes on a whole ass rant about QT Cinderella, calling her up multiple times and saying multiple times, and also says some pretty inappropriate shit as well. Here's the clip.
You wanna know what I was gonna say? I was saying, listen, bitch. What's the coolest dick you ever sucked? Get the fuck off my dick. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that shit to her face, bro. And for everybody. But I had to just sit down and think. I'm black, petite, sit the fuck down and chill. I was gonna say that shit. I was like, bitch, what's the coolest dick you ever fucking sucked? You ugly bitch. To her. I was gonna say that. But I just calmed down, bro, and like, see why she even said that shit. Cause whole time, now I get it. Like, she said it cause, I got banned for giving that girl flowers, but she didn't really understand that whole time I had my assistant tell the lady that she never bought it, she put it back, but that wasn't on camera. So Cinderella, I'm so happy I can say that to you. But fuck you, bitch! Nah, real shit, fuck you!
If Rakai didn't have a PR team back then, he definitely needs to get one now. But realistically, it's Rakai. He's not going to do anything PR related. I get that one of the funny things about him is that he has no filter. But realistically, there's nothing funny about this shit. He's literally calling a woman out of her name multiple times, talking about her sucking. Like, what? And I know there's a clip of his mom calling him and telling him to come back home because of what he said. But see, here's the thing. He never went home. He's still doing the same bullshit he was back then. Like, there's literally a clip of him from last week calling Kai Cenat's ex a B-word multiple times. And this right here is a perfect example of one of the enduring qualities about Rakai. He doesn't learn shit. He doesn't evolve. He doesn't improve. He just does the same shit over and over again. And nobody corrects him. And nobody sees this shit as a problem either. It's like, this 17-year-old is literally calling women every fucking stream, and y'all are just sitting here not doing a fucking thing about it. Like, grab a stick off a fucking tree and whoop his ass for fuck's sake. Do something. Put him in a boxing match for fuck's sake. Fucking discipline this kid. I'll tell you this right now. If I ever called a woman a in this kind of context, my mama whooped my ass. Hell, she beat my ass. She put me in the fucking hospital. I'd be on fucking life support if I ever did this shit. But this kid did it twice, and he didn't suffer any consequences from this shit. Like, literally nothing. Because one, all of his supporters are Glazers, and two, Kai Cenat is actually a terrible guardian. I think I'm getting a bit off track, but let's go to number 3. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, Rakai said some things about Gigi on live that were very, very rude.
They broken up, so Gigi, bitch, you ever your fuck play my mans like that? So yeah, cry, bitch, fuck don't you ever your play my fuck like that? Yeah, I'm
So as you can see, Rakai has a very bad habit of saying the B word, and he has an even bigger habit of attacking women on his live streams. So not only is he an annoying little shit, but he's also a smooth talker. He has a way of speaking to women that no other guy can do. He has a way with words. Just don't tell him to read a book though. He'll look like a fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle trying to do it. But back to the Gigi thing, Rakai had no reason to come at her like that, because she probably didn't even know him like that. Meanwhile, she breaks up with Kai, and then Rakai just immediately starts calling her the B word multiple times as if he knew exactly everything that happened with them. But don't worry guys, he made things right, He gave her a half-assed apology, and it was only because Kai told him to.
I said about Gigi, it was very immature of me. It was very immature of me what I said about Gigi. And it just was a little bit of immaturity, bro. And I did have to apologize for what I said, and that was AI, bro. I swear I need to stop believing AI all the time, bro. And I'm very apologetic for what I said about Gigi, bro. Cause you never know what she's going through, bro. There's a lot of people that's backstabbing, not backstabbing her, but like texting her, like rude things. It honestly can hurt somebody's feelings, bro. So I just honestly pray for her, gang. And yo, baby, it's at a tear, gang, right now, gang. Just like, I'm sorry.
What a stand-up gentleman, chat, Not only is Rakai a fucking moron, but he also knows how to apologize. You could have wished him a star for a better role model for all these black kids that watch him. So Rakai gives a half-assed apology, right? And a week later, when Gigi makes her hour-long video responding to everything, she calls out Rakai, but basically says she's not gonna say anything because he's 17. But don't worry, guys. Even with her saying that, Rakai still responded. Come on, guys. Let's hear what he had to say.
She said, if I tell Rakai mom what he'd be doing, I'm damn sure he would go back to Syracuse. Bitch. And that's why.
Wow. I am in tears, man. I mean, I've never seen such a performance before. I mean, he had to mute himself because it was so good. I mean, I can't believe this. Rakai, you going places, man. You know, I thought, here I was thinking that you were actually gonna say something smart for once, but you know what? You doubled down and kept being a fucking idiot. I can't do it. Like, give him an Oscar already. Rakai, you were truly one of the best to ever do it, man. Top 10 actors of all time. Top 10, you hear me? Top 10. Tears aside, I think Rakai would definitely benefit from having a PR team, because look at the shit he's doing without one. Like, at this point, you really can't pull the, oh, he's just 17. Like, no, we're not gonna do that, okay? Everyone always pulls that fucking card out when it comes to Rakai, and honestly, it pisses me off. To say he's only 17 when he does shit like this implies that he doesn't know any better. But he does know better. He's doing this shit on purpose every fucking time. He is intentionally being a menace to society every chance he gets. But no, niggas wanna sit here on the internet and be like, oh, he's just a kid, or, oh, he's only 17, like, he doesn't know any better. Okay, motherfuckers, wait till he turns 18, and then let me hear what the fuck y'all gotta say. Like, I don't give a fuck. He doesn't get a fucking pass just because he's fucking 17. This little shit does dumb shit like this all the fucking time, and no one ever fucking punishes him for it, because their only fucking excuse is that he's 17. So before I end this video, I have two things I want to say. One, we have got to stop treating Rakai as if he can't do better, because he can do better. The problem is, he's not choosing to do better. Every like, sub, and comment he gets for doing this dumbass shit is literally enabling him to keep doing this shit, and y'all know it. And look, I'm not your fucking dad. I'm not gonna tell you not to do something, okay? Because realistically, if I say not to do it, you're still gonna fucking do it. So I'm just gonna say, if you're gonna enable him to do this shit, do not be surprised when he takes it too far one day and gets locked up. Number two, if Kai Cenat ever sees this video, Kai, I want you to go get a belt, not one of those cheap ass ones, okay? Get a rhinestone belt, go to Rakai's room, and whoop his ass. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. This has been Xavier Rants coming at you with Rants. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If you want to put a comment, put it in the comment section. Follow me on TikTok. I do live streams on there occasionally. And everything else can be found in the link tree. Link in description. Other than that, adios.